Hi guys, this is Cole. I'm one of the co-designers of Soda Jerk. I'm going to very quickly explain to you the game and give you a few sample turns so you understand the mechanics. Basically, Soda Jerk is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players, and it's inspired by Tapper, the 1983 arcade game. In Soda Jerk, you play an actual Soda Jerk and you're serving patrons their drinks. Like in Tapper, patrons are going to be coming down the counter and demanding their drinks, and you're going to give it to them. Each patron requires a specific number of drinks. All of that's explained in the rules, but basically you're going to serve them their drinks before they reach the end. If they fall off the counter or get to the end of the counter and need to keep moving, you lose. They're going to be sliding glasses back to you just like in Tapper. If those fall off the counter, you lose as well. So you're going to have to deal with advancing hordes of patrons and sliding glasses while you play this game. The first thing that I want to explain is that each patron requires a different number of drinks, and they move a different number of spaces. Some are easier, some are harder. In this video, that goes this way from easiest to hardest. And there's some strategy as to which places you play and when, so that you can manage all of the different advancing patrons. Soda Jerk is for 1 to 4 players. In a 1-player game, you're only going to use 2 counters. In a 2-player game, you're going to use 3, and so on. And so here I'm just using 2 counters. Every turn in Soda Jerk is exactly the same. First you play a patron, then you draw a card, and then you have 4 actions, and then all of the people that are still in the establishment move forward. The rule for placing patrons, which is the first thing you do, is A, you just can't place a patron that's the same color as has been previously placed or most previously placed, and B, you have to place the patron on the counter with the fewest number of patrons. Here, no patrons have been placed, so I can choose any color and place it on either one of these 2 counters. I'm going to choose red. The goal is to try to deal with one of the harder patrons while everything is still manageable. So I've placed my patron. Now I'm going to get my event card. Some event cards are good, some are bad. This is a bad one, a heat wave, and so you're going to add an additional patron. So I can't choose red, and I can't place it here. I'm going to choose purple, and I'll place it there. Purple's easier. Hopefully this will help me stay on top of things. So I've played my patron, I've played my event card, and now I have my 4 actions. The first thing I'm going to do is pour a drink. I can only pour drinks, and I can only serve drinks, and I can only collect glasses at the station I'm at. I'm at this station, so I can only use this counter and this drink station. If I want to go here, I can use an action to move. Other than that, this is where I'm at, so this is where I'm going to do things. Here I am going, my first action is pouring the drink. Now I'm going to serve the drink. It just slides down and goes right on top of the patron. It goes on top of the patron so we know how many drinks they have had. As everything continues to progress, it's really hard to keep track, so these rings are very handy in keeping track of where you're at as far as that goes. And when you serve them a drink, they immediately drink it and they start to slide back their empty glass. So this is the empty glass. Just put it right underneath him. And even though the red guy wants more drinks, I can't serve him more drinks. He can only get 1 drink per turn. That's it. So even though I have more actions and he wants more drinks, I can only give him 1 drink a turn. I have 2 actions left. From my 3rd action, I'm going to go ahead and clean or collect the empty glass so I don't have to worry about it falling off. And for my 4th action, I'm going to pour an additional drink. That's it. That's all you do every turn. Those are my 4 actions. So now my turn is over, and everybody that's still on the board advances. The red patron advances 2. The purple patron advances 1. I now have to place a new patron. I can't place purple. I could do red again. I'm not going to because red is hard and there's already 2 people out there. So I'm going to choose white. White's the easiest. He only moves 1 at a time and only requires 1 drink. Now I play the next event card. It's a tip. I place it on the stage. This is the tip jar area. Once there are 2 tips, I can activate live entertainment, which is helpful because then all of the patrons are distracted and none of them move at the end of your turn. So I played my patron, I did the event card, and now I have my 4 actions again. I have a drink waiting for me. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to serve the red guy again. When you serve a patron, they move back towards the wall 4 spaces. So 1, 2, he can't go back anymore. Even though theoretically he could if the board kept going, but that's it. He can only go back to 2 spaces because the wall's there. and he needs another drink, so he's not done. He's not leaving. If he only needed 2 drinks, that would push him off the board and you would satisfy that. But he needs 3 drinks. So, and I can't give him any more drinks this turn, but that was 1 action. For my second action, I'm going to go ahead and pour 1 here. And I'm going to serve the white guy for my third action. This also pushes back the white guy 4 spaces. He only needs 1 drink, so this actually pushes him away. Now, I forgot to give them their empty glasses. When I did the red guy, he immediately drinks his glass, it goes there, and when I do the white guy, he immediately drinks his glass, and that goes there as well. So just try to remember that. That's what those are for. So that is 3 actions. I have 1 action left. I am going to move here so I can deal with the purple guy, hopefully, before he moves too far. I'm done. That's it. Everybody now moves. The purple guy, he moves just 1. Red guy moves 2. The white guy is served, so he counts as a happily served patron. In the easiest level, you have to serve 7 patrons successfully. So there's 1 of 7. And now the glasses also move, and glasses always move just 1. So those are both coming. And now I can take another turn. And this is basically just how it goes for the whole game. The patrons keep advancing, the glasses keep advancing. You have to serve the patrons and keep pushing them back and off the board and collecting the glasses until you have served enough to win. The harder levels require more patrons to serve. It's rules-wise a very simple game, but it requires a lot of strategy, requires a lot of just good timing, and requires a lot of cooperation. But that's it. That's basically Soda Jerk. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the game, and leave us some comments so that we know how you like it. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, and never fall victim to any of the classic blunders. The most famous of which is never get involved in a land war in Asia. The slightly less well known is never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. And the even less well known, never pass up the opportunity to play a classic blunders game.